What's up, man? It's your boy. I'm just checking in. Another video. Famous YouTuber. You heard of me. I'll let you guess what my name is. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I'm back, man. I'm just out here in nature, man, trying to get a little sun in my life. You know what I mean? Trying to be the light of my light, the bright of my bright. You know what I mean? Shout out Will Smith for that movie Bright. You know what I mean? Everybody gave that movie a hard time, but I actually liked it. One of my favorite movies. You know what I mean? But on a serious note, man, I'm out here, man, just in nature, man. Been doing a little thinking lately. My mind seems like it's becoming more clear, more and more clear as I'm out in nature more, man. I'm telling you, it's almost getting used to nature. I ain't doing no more stumbling on no rocks. I'm getting used to walking barefoot outside. I ain't did that since I was like a kid. You know what I mean? So, I'm feeling good, feeling real proud of myself. You know, kind of been slacking on the videos. I'll be honest, man. I was supposed to be doing these like every day, but I kind of got a little, weather got kind of bad. I ain't gonna make no excuses, but kind of fell back on the videos a little bit. But I'm back, man. Back on an everyday mission. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, man. I just want to talk about one thing, man. It seemed like I see a lot of videos out here about like semen retention, semen withholding your semen, and that's supposed to give you like some powers or something like that, some mystical powers, or I don't know, some kind of powerful insight. I just did like a 7-day semen retention, you know what I mean, just to try it out, just to see if anything, kind of would change a little bit. I mean, I'll be just an honest. I don't know about all these other YouTubers, but this is an honest, like review. Honestly, you have a little more energy. You have some more energy. You that's about it. You feel frustrated a little bit. You know what I mean? It feels really unnatural, to be honest. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest, and I might try, a little bit. I like to experiment with things that people tell me, so I do my own like. I don't know what it's called, hypothesis, or I don't know the word, but I experiment on my own, man. Like I hear what people tell me, then I experiment with it, and then I break it down in the way my mind can actually process the information or process what's happening. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing right now. Right now, I did 7 days, and then I released 7 days, and then I released. I think next I'm gonna do 14 days, then I'm gonna release, and then from there, I feel like I'll have a good understanding of what's going on, or what maybe, what's the big hype, because people tell you all kind of stuff on YouTube. They tell you that, man, you're gonna talk to God, and you feel more in control of your life. And I think that's a lot of people who probably haven't been in control of their life. A lot of people who probably, and not saying that I'm all the way in control of my life, but at the same point, it's like, if you're not in control of your life like at all, then of course you need to focus less on sex and focus on goals and things of that nature. But if your goal is to just hold your nut in, I mean, it's a good goal, I guess, but my thing is, what are you really gaining out of it? And that's what you need to ask yourself. Don't just listen when people tell y'all. Start doing your own experimenting with the information that you're getting. If people are saying things like that, don't take it like as it's not true. It could be true, but experiment with it. That's all I did. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just experimenting with all this information that's being presented. And like I said, honestly, that's all I felt. That's 7 days of not busting a nut. That's a little more energy, more frustration. I feel that's about it, man. Just more energy and a little bit more frustrated. That's the only differences I've seen within a 7-day period of like that. You know what I mean? Just being honest. Other than that, as far as focus, and it's super, your focus is really as a man, as I've always been, what I've always been, you always gonna be kind of drawn to women and that part of life, or if not women, even food, weed, drugs, and alcohol. You're always gonna have these type of things that want, those kind of urges. It depends on who you are too, because that's my whole thing. That's who I am. I know that's, I like to, once I start like smoking weed, or like I find a girl that I like, you know what I'm saying, and we fucking and I like it a lot. Anything I like a lot. I don't really like small portions of, things, but I also find a balance. So I understand that I like it a lot, but I find the balance within, you know, and I work it, the way I work it. But it was just something that I decided to experiment with for like, a week. And like I said, I'm gonna start. What's today? Today's Sunday. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do 14 days this week. I'm gonna do 14 days, then I'm gonna release. I'm always gonna do 1 day release, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to do 21 days. Then after 21 days, then I'm gonna do the whole. I think it's 32. Like maybe basically a whole month, and then from there, I think I'll have the real. Um, I'll be able to analyze it and really be able to give people the full perspective. I think 30 days, that should be enough for whatever the thing that they're telling me that happens, or whatever is happening. I think that's enough for, and I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, 30 days, they say 30 days is enough to change any habit that's been created throughout your whole, like, existence of living. All it takes is, they say 21 days really, but I'll say 30 days, a month. You can erase any habit that you formed. So I'm gonna try that. And like I said, I'll just do, like I said, cut them down in multiples of 7 for me. And I mean, honestly, I would. And let me back that up. So it's 7, 14, 21, then 28, rather than 32. All right, get my math right. So I think that's what I'm gonna do next. And if you guys want to join the journey or whatever, do your own journey. I mean, I salute it, man. I encourage it. You know what I mean? Because you got to change your ways, man. I mean, like I said, everything's changing. So it's one thing to try to stay the same when everything's changing. I kind of feel like you would kind of go insane. I feel like that's what was happening to me a little bit. I felt like I didn't know how to change. You know what I mean? I didn't know how to really adapt because I was so used to just being what I've always been, which is just, like I said, everybody, we just be ourselves and we think that we're who we are. But we are malleable creatures, man. Like, that's what I'm kind of learning. Like, as the earth change and as I'm forced to change, I'm learning that we are more malleable than we've been kind of taught to be. So, and I don't know what you call it. I don't know, people call it a semen retention. I don't even know what retention means. I'm not that, I'm not an educated person. Otherwise, I'm just a guy who's observing the things that are going on, and I'm just gonna report on them, or not even report, but I'm just gonna, like I said, acknowledge them, acknowledge what's actually being said, and acknowledge what's actually, like, I don't want to say anybody's, telling lies, or I don't want to take away from anybody else's truth. So I'm just gonna acknowledge what's going on from the information that I receive from other people, and then from there, I'm just gonna, like I said, broadcast it, or I'm just gonna, put it on my YouTube channel so people can, like, maybe hear what I'm saying, and like I said, maybe you relate to it, or maybe it's some information that you might take out of one of my videos, and you can apply it in your life. You know what I mean? And get whatever makes. I'm here for happiness, man. I'm like an agent of happiness, man. I want to see everybody. I believe that's what this whole change is. Like, people feel like the government, and not saying that they're actually like here for you and things like that, but we're here working for them. I don't think that they just want us to be miserable, but at the same time, I think it's a point right now. We're at a point right now where, as a race, as a species, we have to step up. And I think that's what they're helping us do. They're helping us step up and helping us get to a greater level of who we are as a whole, not just as one individual, as a human race. We're trying to speed it up in a condensed, like a very, very condensed time space. And that's all what I see happening just from observing. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing these videos, man. It's kind of fun, man. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I would feel kind of like a little bugged out doing these videos like this, just like holding the camera and talking. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I get to be outside, and it feels good to be outside, man. Got the sun in my face. You know what I mean? Get to see all the beautiful landscapes and nature. You know, I stay in Texas, so we kind of have like a lot of water and a lot of green land around. So you know, I get to kind of be out here, and like I said, I'm out here barefooted, man. I just walk around. You know what I mean? It's like I don't feel no, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking like how I used to think. I used to think as an adult, I wouldn't dare walk outside like maybe, you know, 3 or 4 months ago. I wouldn't have dared came outside with my shoes off. And then I think now I'm like, damn, well, we didn't always have shoes. You know what I'm saying? And when I was a kid, I damn near, you couldn't keep shoes on my feet. I was ready to get to the park and kick my shoes off and hit the sandbox, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever it was, you know. So, you know, I'm just out here, man. You know, and you guys gonna see my progress, and hopefully I'll see y'all progress as well, man. You know what I mean? It's your boy, man. I'm checking out.